Hey there, space explorers. Welcome back to FactSpire, where we dive deep into the wildest corners of the cosmos. Today, we're embarking on an epic journey, a galactic road trip to uncover the most jaw-dropping, mind-bending planets in the universe. We're not just talking about your standard gas giants or rocky worlds. Oh no, we're digging into the strangest, most mysterious, and downright unbelievable celestial bodies out there. From diamond rain to oceans of lava, from planets that defy physics to ones that might harbor secrets of life, this is going to be a ride you won't forget. So grab your cosmic popcorn, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's blast off into the unknown. Now, before we jump into the first planet, let's set the stage. Our universe is massive, 13.8 billion years old, stretching across billions of light years and packed with trillions of planets. Scientists estimate there could be more planets out there than stars, which is a number so big it's hard to wrap your head around. And among all those worlds, some stand out as total oddballs. These aren't just places with cool names, they're planets that challenge what we think is possible, spark our curiosity, and even make us wonder about our own place in the grand cosmic puzzle. So, where do we start? Let's kick things off with a planet that's literally raining riches. Planet 155 Cancri, the Diamond Inferno. Picture this, a world where the skies shimmer with sparkling rain, not water, not acid, but diamonds. That's 55 Cancri, a planet about 40 light-years away in the constellation Cancer. Discovered in 2005, this place is a super-Earth, roughly twice the size of our own planet and 8 times as massive. But don't let the name fool you. There's nothing Earth-like about it. This is a scorching, chaotic world that's rewriting the rules of planetary science. First off, 55 Cancri orbits insanely close to its star. Closer than Mercury is to our Sun. It's so near that a year there lasts just 18 hours. Imagine that. A whole year gone in less time than it takes you to binge-watch a season of your favorite show. Because it's so close, temperatures on the surface soar to around 2,000 degrees Celsius. That's hot enough to melt steel like it's butter. But here's where it gets wild. Scientists think this planet might be made of carbon. Lots of it. Under those insane pressures and temperatures, that carbon could transform into graphite and even diamond. So how does diamond rain happen? Well, deep inside the planet, the heat and pressure squeeze carbon into crystalline forms. As these crystals get churned up into the atmosphere by volcanic activity or convection, they cool slightly and fall back down as glittering precipitation. Researchers using data from telescopes like the Spitzer Space Telescope have modeled this, and while we can't see it directly yet, the math checks out. A planet where it rains gemstones? Can you imagine standing there dodging molten rock just to catch a handful of diamonds? Of course, you'd vaporize instantly, but it's a fun thought. But wait, there's more. This planet's star-facing side is locked in place, meaning one half is always roasting while the other stays in perpetual darkness. That creates a temperature difference so extreme it might whip up winds faster than a jet engine. And some studies suggest there could be lava oceans on the hot side, glowing red under a sky of swirling carbon vapor. It's like a scene from a sci-fi nightmare, but it's real. Or at least as real as our best observations can tell us. 55 Cancri isn't just a planet, it's a cosmic jewelry store on fire, and it's our first stop on this wild tour. Transition. From riches to rebellion now, a planet raining diamonds is hard to top, but the universe has no shortage of surprises. Let's shift gears from wealth to rebellion. Planets that don't play by the rules. Up next, we're diving into a world that shouldn't even exist, a rogue wanderer floating free in the dark void of space, Planet 2, PSO J318.5-22. The Lone Wanderer, meet PSO J318.5-22. A planet that says, nope, I don't need a star. Discovered in 2013 by the Pan-STARRS telescope in Hawaii, this rogue planet is drifting through the galaxy all by itself, about 80 light-years from Earth. It's roughly 6 times the mass of Jupiter, making it a gas giant, but here's the kicker. It doesn't orbit anything. No star, no system, just a loner cruising through the interstellar wilderness. So how does a planet end up like this? Most planets form from the leftover dust and gas swirling around a young star, but PSO J3.5 22 might have a different origin story. Some scientists think it was born in a star system only to get gravitationally kicked out during a chaotic game of cosmic billiards. Maybe it got too close to a bigger sibling planet, or its star went supernova, leaving it homeless. Others suggest it formed on its own out in the void, condensing from a cloud of gas like a mini-star that never ignited. Either way, it's out there, untethered, defying everything we thought we knew about how planets behave. And it's not just floating in darkness doing nothing. This rogue is young, only about 20 million years old, a baby compared to Earth's 4.5 billion. That youth means it's still glowing with heat from its formation, radiating a faint reddish light we can detect with infrared telescopes. Its surface is a swirling mess of storms, with winds tearing through clouds of methane and silicate dust at hundreds of kilometers per hour. Temperatures hover around 1,000 degrees Celsius, not as hot as 55 Cancri E, but still a fiery hellscape. What's really mind-blowing is how many of these rogue planets might be out there. Some estimates say there could be billions, maybe even trillions of free-floating worlds in our galaxy alone, outnumbering the stars. Think about that. A universe filled with invisible wanderers drifting silently between the light. PSOJ 308.522 is just one we've spotted, a rebel without a cause, and it makes you wonder, what else is hiding in the shadows? Transition. From rebels to mysteries. Okay, we've gone from Diamond Rain to rogue wanderers, but let's pivot to something even stranger. A planet that's got scientists scratching their heads and conspiracy theorists buzzing. Next up, we're exploring a world that might be hiding life, or at least the echoes of it. Planet 3K2, 18b, the water world Enigma. Let's zoom over to K2-18b, a planet 124 light-years away that's been making waves since its discovery in 2015. This one's another super-Earth, about 2.6 times our planet's size and 8 times its mass. It orbits a dim red dwarf star in what we call the habitable zone, that sweet spot where liquid water could exist, and water, as we all know, is the key ingredient for life as we understand it. But K2-18b isn't just a maybe, it's got some serious clues that have astronomers buzzing. In 2019, researchers using the Hubble Space Telescope detected water vapor in its atmosphere. That's huge. It's one of the first times we've confirmed water on an exoplanet in the habitable zone. But here's where it gets intriguing. The planet's conditions are weird. It's probably a mix between a rocky world and a mini Neptune, with a thick atmosphere of hydrogen and helium. That's not exactly Earth-like, but it doesn't rule out life. Some models suggest it could have a global ocean under that atmosphere, maybe even a steamy surface with clouds of water vapor stretching across the sky. And then, there's the latest twist. In 2023, the James Webb Space Telescope took a closer look and found hints of something called dimethyl sulfide A molecule that, on Earth, is only produced by living organisms like plankton. Now hold up. Before we start imagining alien fish swimming in K2-18b's oceans, scientists are cautious. It's not a slam dunk for life, it could be a chemical fluke. But the possibility? It's tantalizing. This planet's atmosphere is like a cosmic detective story, and every new observation adds another clue. What's it like there? Picture a world shrouded in mist, with a reddish glow from its star painting the clouds. The gravity's stronger than Earth's, so you'd feel heavy just standing there, if you could stand. And the weather? Wild. Storms might rage across that watery surface driven by the star's radiation. K2-18b isn't just a planet, it's a question mark. A what-if that keeps us staring at the stars, wondering who or what might be staring back.